Story about the origin of this, yes? It's a bit controversial, and it comes from several powers that came to become this wine. So he said it was the English that came and they want to bring it to England, but when it was in England it was already spoiled, already bad. So this process already happened in Portugal, in the discovery area. I don't know if you know this, about the Portuguese discovery empires. So they were traveling all around the world, and they also wanted to, of course, bring wine with them in the boats. But these journeys took months. Imagine to go to India or to, it was insane. So what they did was to add a lot of alcohol in this process, so the wine didn't spoil. Later came the English, like Mariano said, and also added brandy or another type of firewater, let's call it firewater, some type of high alcohol level, so the alcohol doesn't spoil. Yeah. So what is this process? This process, why does it make it unique and special? Basically, the fermentation process of the wine is natural, okay? The fermentation process is stopped, like 3-4 days is stopped, and it's added brandy or this special alcohol wine that makes the Porto wine. Yeah? So this is what makes it different from the rest of the wines, okay? The fermentation process is stopped in the middle. Also, this wine is not good, of course, I don't know if you tried it before, but this wine is not for meals. This wine is stronger, sweeter. It's better for cheese. It's very good with cheese, actually. And with aperitifs or at desserts. So this is the purpose of this wine, yes? And you drink it like a little bit, like a small thing, not a full beer cup, okay? Otherwise you'll be on the ground. Okay, liquor Verão, it's also, it's a sweeter, it comes from various trees, okay? So it's not a typical wine, I just bring this here, we just bring this here because it's very famous in Portugal, but I will not talk too much about it because it's not really a wine, okay? It's a liquor, so I will just leave it here so you can try it. Okay, so Tinto wine, yes, red wine, it comes from the Douro region, the same region as the Porto wine, okay? This wine specifically has also a curious name, Papa-figos, which is like a bird, a very rare bird in Portugal, and which represents the brand of the wine, which is very fruity, very with a strong body, a strong character. Okay, it's something peculiar, let's say. Okay, so I invite you also to try this red wine, mature wine. Okay, from the north of Portugal. Okay, so this, as you can see, it's a rosé. I also bring it here because it's very, very famous in Portugal. I think it's one of the wines, let's call it wine, like green wine, that it's more the biggest exporter in Portugal, Mateus. Of course, Porto is #1, but I think Mateus is one of the biggest to all around the world. It's very famous, so you can try this. So, green wines. These wines, of course, are better with not so much stronger meals, but let's say these wines are better with seafood, aperitifs like this, and these ones, they are very, let's say, similar, but they are different at the same time. Like Mariano said, these plants are alvarinho. Okay, in Spain they call it alvarinho. In Portugal we call it alvarinho. Same thing, let's say. Yeah, it's alvarinho anyway. So it comes from the north of Portugal, from our region, from our area. So I hope you like it. And so this is 100% alvarinho from the same plant. This one is a mixture of two different brands of the plant, okay, alvarinho, and in this case is Loureiro, okay? Okay, so as Joana is saying, Loureiro is actually the most common brand of plant in our region, Barcelos. Yeah. So in here, in terms of variety of cheese, we can separate it by two types. Okay, we have sheep, you know, sheep cheese, okay? Not sheep because it's not expensive, sheep. And we have cow cheese in here. So only this one is sheep, okay? So this one is the most famous one in Portugal. It comes from the highest mountain of Portugal. It's called Star Mountain, okay, Serra da Estrela. It's the highest point in Portugal continental. But we have the islands with bigger mountains, but in Portugal it's the biggest. And they have a big tradition of making these very strong cheeses. They are melted cheeses, okay, very soft, very strong, with a strong smell. If you enter a shop in Serra da Estrela, so if someone doesn't like cheese, he will immediately pass out or something because it's very strong. This one is mild, okay, it's not like, but these cheeses are very good in my opinion, so I invite you to try. These ones we mixture here with 3 different types of jams, let's call it, okay. This one is red fruit jams. This one is, how do we say, figs, okay. I think we all think figs are very good with cheese, yes. I think some of you in here are experts in food. And this here, I think it's peach jam, okay. So this one is sweet chili cheese, okay. It's cheese with sweet chili, okay. It's more sweet. This one, where is the next one? Okay. This one is with tomato and basil. Okay, you know basil? Yes. Okay, I guess when you try it, you will feel it. Okay, it's also cow. And the next one with these toasts, I think it's cured cheese. Okay, so nothing to say about cured cheese. Okay, it's cured cheese that's all around the world. So as you know, Mariano also talked about Portugal. We have a strong tradition of wines. So here they are. You can ask us any questions about this, okay, if you want to try it, because I will make it short, so we give opportunities to the others. So just a small recap about the rooster. Do you know the history of the rooster? You already know more or less because you've been in Portugal, okay? So I will not repeat myself. You guys know it's a symbol of Portugal, so I will not be annoying. And okay, so this is us, this is Portugal, and I hope you like it.